Well, for a long time, I lived here with a green card, a platinum green card, actually, one of the old ones that never ran out, so I didn't have to renew it ever. Had a European Union passport. Had 3 American children, American wife, all this. I thought, no one needs to change this. I got to the point where, when I came back to Dulles Airport and went through immigration and joined the right line, citizens and residents, they'd say, welcome home. And that's what I felt. It was after 9/11 that I began to feel that I hadn't paid the full price of the ticket, that I was in a way cheating on my dues. And that's for 2 reasons. One, at that point and afterwards, the United States began to be subject to a fantastic campaign of slander and defamation. People would say it's not true that the United States was attacked, the American Jews blew up, or the Israeli Jews blew up the World Trade Center, or the Bush administration did. The country's run by cowboys and thugs and Jewish neocons. And I began to feel really protective of the United States. And I'm not going to hear you say this. It's my country you're talking about. And I suddenly thought, that's actually true. So there was that, and then I thought, because we're now going to have to talk about war and about fighting and fighting back, if I'm going to stand up and say that I think that we ought to be sending our armed forces overseas, I think I probably should be someone who could, in the last resort at least, be so called upon to do so. Actually, you can be drafted if you've got a green card. You can. But it felt a little more solid to me to be, of course, no one's going to, the army hasn't been found yet that would draft someone like myself. I mean, not even the good soldier Schweik. But as a matter of principle, and also that I should be voting and eligible for jury duty and all the other, both duties and entitlements. So I didn't feel comfortable till I'd got that done.
Did you vote in this last election?
I did. I turned up early.
You want to tell us who you voted for?
I voted for the senator from Illinois.
Why?
Well, I'm not any longer a registered member of any party and don't have any ideological allegiance any longer, and in a way, McCain's position on the war was more close to my own. But I thought Obama would learn more about the war than McCain had. McCain's position was actually rather an eccentric one about Afghanistan and about Iraq. I thought Obama showed signs of having the right stuff on this. I have to say, as an admirer of Senator McCain's, I thought he was too, how do I put this without being impolite? I mean, too exhausted to be running for anything, frankly. And that his choice of running mate was quite simply ridiculous. No, much worse than ridiculous. Insulting. Not serious. I didn't think a serious vote could be cast for the Republican ticket on this occasion. So that made that bit easy. And then, I suppose I've thought for a long time, the United States has been ready for ages to prove that it will vote for a qualified black candidate. Let's get this done. I didn't think there was anything very surprising about it. I mean, all through the year people were saying things like, oh, the Bradley effect will kick in. Even if the Bradley effect doesn't, the polling machines will be fixed. If the polling machines aren't fixed, then someone will take a rifle and take the brother down. And so, no. Very interesting and impressive to see how easily it got done and how natural it seemed when it was. And though I didn't get as emotional and moist about that as some people did, it was an ingredient in making it a pleasure to vote for him. That plus, I like him as a writer, I should say. I like the way he talks, I like the way he writes. I'm impressed by his just command of English, which is the thing that matters to me the most.
Did you read his 2 books?
I did, yeah.
What did you think of them?
Well, I thought the first one was much better because it was written when he didn't know he was going to be a politician. And the second one is written under the awful knowledge that he's now in play. But even given that, you can tell he's written it himself. He's taking the risks of making various commitments he'll have to live up to. And he's got a sense of humor, sense of irony, and a really really admirable grasp of the language that means the most to me.